What's going on, people, and thank you for joining me for another beer review, which of course means it is indeed Beer Monster O'Clock. And for today's beer review, I've been to Lidl and I picked up which looks like a Simpsons themed beer. I haven't watched Simpsons for bloody ages, but I haven't had I sort of took it as a bit of a joke at first, to be honest. I thought that looks very like a novelty sort of gimmicky sort of beer. If ever I've bloody seen one, I'm sure you would agree. But having a little look on the can, it's actually brewed in Germany. So I thought I'm going to give it a go, you know. It's 4.9% ABV, it's a 500ml can, and it costs £1.29. So if it's a load of crap, no, it's not too much money lost there, is it? As of course, it's brewed in Springfield. Not really. It is brewed in Germany by the Uschwedge Monastery, something like that. And I believe it's also goes by the German purity law, so there shouldn't be no shit added to this beer, at least I'm really hoping. Let's crack her open and see what it's like, and see if it's a novelty beer, or perhaps it's actually half decent, I don't know. Just can't imagine it being amazing, then just going around to Lidl and having a fridge full of Duff. I feel like a bit of a tit, I think. Right, let's chuck it in the glass. Let me know if you've tried this one, guys, and whether you think it's a novelty beer, or do you actually think it's quite decent? Be interesting to know what you guys think of this. I'm actually looking forward to trying it. As I'm pouring it in the glass, it's actually not looking too sad at all. It's quite a pale, pilsner looking sort of colour. There we go. Don't look too sad at all. I do like the fact it's in a 500ml can as well, because by the time you've got the head there, pretty much got a pint in you. Carbonation wise, yeah, I'd say decent levels of carbonation, pretty high, as you can see. Quite small bubbles as well, which some people say is a sign of quality. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but yeah, quite a lot of carbonation. White bubble bath head, slightly dissipating, as you can see. It don't look too bad. Excuse me. Let's get the news in there and check out the aromas of this Duff beer. This is going to be interesting. It don't smell like much at all, if I'm honest. Not detecting hardly anything. There's a slight kind of herbal sort of aroma to it. I mean, it says on the front, Lager Bier Hell. So, does that mean it's going to be a Helles? I'm not sure, but it's not. It's looking more like a Pilsner, and it smells a bit like a Pilsner too. Just very subtle. Just herbal and Pilsner-like aroma, I would say. Anyway, it's all about the taste, isn't it? The head's actually settled down. It doesn't look so bubble bathy anymore. It's actually got quite a nice, compact looking head there. Interesting. Could the old Duff beer be a little hidden gem? Let's find out, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Prost if you're German, or if you're from Springfield. I don't know. No! Okay. It was looking good, wasn't it? To be fair, it's actually not bad, and I wouldn't say it's like a novelty, complete joke of a beer. It's not that, and it's not too bad. I think I kind of, based on the appearance and the fact it's brewed in Germany and that, perhaps I overly built up hope for it a little bit. At the end of the day, it's a Simpsons beer, isn't it? But it's not too bad. It's just very generic sort of tasting, you know. It's got a thin body. There's nothing particularly bad about it. There's nothing particularly good about it. It's just a bang average lager. First impressions, anyway. Will it be a grower, or will I start noticing some serious flaws in the beer? Let's get stuck in and try a bit more, shall we? It's clean, crisp and refreshing, but there is actually a slight metallic-y taste to it. Could just be a one-off, but I am getting a slight metallic taste. But it's far from the worst beer I've tried. At the start, they're kind of like a cereal-like maltiness and like grainy and sort of caramel maltiness. It's quite sweet. It looks and smelt like a Pilsner. I guess having like tasted it, it is starting to taste more like a Helles now. They're more on the sweeter malty side, aren't they? Which isn't really for me. Personally, I prefer a Pilsner any day. I don't think this is a Pilsner. I mean, it does say Lager Bier Hell on the front, but I'm not really getting that Pilsner bite or whatnot on the end. There is a slight herbal sort of note to it though that I was getting on the aroma. It ain't too bad. It's better than drinking bloody Stella or Carlin or Foster's, or you know, a lot of them other San Miguel, UK brewed San Miguel. You know, it's really not too bad in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't taste like one of German's finest or nothing like that. It's not something I would personally rush out and buy again, but it's also not saying I would say no to as well, if you know what I mean. It's just an okay, very average beer. In fact, I'd probably have to say slightly above average, comparing it to what's available in the UK anyway. So I guess on that note, it's quite cheap, 500ml can. It's just a little bit, no, it's not doing much. It's not standing out from the crowd. It's very generic. It is very, very generic. I'll give it a 7. I was going to go 7.5, but I'll change my mind. I'll give it a 7. It's not bad lager. It's just don't go into the big boy leagues for me. And then that metallic-y, like arsey taste as well isn't particularly pleasant. So yeah, I can't give it more than a 7 on a personal level. Let me know what you think. Would you have gave it more than a 7, guys? Do you think it's just a bit of a gimmicky beer, or do you think it's lovely? Of course, we're all different. That's just my opinion. Yeah, until the next one, guys, what can I say? Smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, and bye-bye, darlings.